Hey there, science fans! Have you ever wondered what makes the lights in your house turn on? Or what powers your favorite video games?
It's all thanks to something called electricity. Electricity is a type of energy that can power all sorts of amazing things. But what exactly is it? Imagine tiny little particles, way too small to see, called electrons. These electrons are always on the move, and when they flow together in a certain way, they create electricity. Think of it like water flowing through a hose. When you turn on the faucet, the water travels through the hose and comes out the other end. Electricity is similar. It flows through wires, just like water flows through a hose. Isn't electricity amazing? In the next section, we'll learn more about how these tiny particles create the power we use every day.
Remember those tiny particles called electrons? They're the key to understanding electricity. You can't see them, but they're always zipping around. Imagine a river flowing downstream. The water is like the electrons, and the riverbed is like the wire. Just like the riverbanks guide the water, the wire guides the electrons, creating a flow of electricity.
But where do these electrons come from? They come from different sources of energy. Some power plants burn coal to create electricity. Others use the power of wind, water, or even the sun to generate electricity. We can also get electricity from batteries, which store energy we can use anytime. Pretty cool, right? Next, we'll follow electricity's path and see how it travels to your home. So, how does electricity get from the power plant to your house? It goes on an incredible journey through a network called the electric grid. Think of the electric grid as a giant highway system for electricity. Power plants generate electricity, which travels through high-voltage power lines. These lines carry the electricity over long distances, like from a city to the countryside.
As the electricity gets closer to your house, it goes through transformers, which are like smaller roads branching off the highway. Transformers lower the voltage of the electricity, making it safe to use in our homes. Finally, the electricity arrives at your house through wires connected to the grid. It's ready to power your lights, appliances, and all the cool gadgets you love. Let's move on to some important safety tips for using electricity.
Electricity is super helpful, but it's important to remember that it can also be dangerous if not handled properly. Always remember these safety tips. Never touch a fallen power line or anything that might be touching one. Keep electrical appliances away from water. Don't overload electrical outlets. Always ask a grown-up for help when plugging in or unplugging appliances.
Remember, electricity is a powerful force that should be treated with respect. By following these safety tips, you can enjoy all the benefits of electricity while staying safe. So, what did we learn today? Electricity is the flow of tiny particles called electrons, and it powers so many things we use every day. Always be careful around electricity, and remember to ask a grown-up if you have any questions.